right here, say sit down, right here, don't go, no way, yeah, I like that, bring that, right here, say sit down, right there, don't go, nowhere, little baby gon' shake that, 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 say yeah, I like that, bring that, right here, say sit down, right there, don't.
What up, YouTube? We back with another reaction video. We are reacting to The Family today. Texas rapper with a third grade education gets 15 years in prison, arrested for half his life. Third grade education? Boy, you ain't read nothing in prison?
Nobody wins when the family feels.
He took pussy, so I took his pistol case. Bro, goddamn. What you be hitting?
Somebody called Gucci. Somebody said somebody called Gucci to get Wesley. Y'all can go to hell. I got stuff. Go to hell, please.
1017 cursed on God, bro. The new 1017 is super cursed.
I'm trying to zoom into the courtyard. They ain't finished.
You should have signed me, boy. I ain't going to jail. Oh, God. Bro, too much street going on, bro.
Hey, Black.
So I see Gabby really be robbing. Nice in the cell, used to talk to a toilet.
Nice and left us in the trenches. I turned to lieutenant, I'm first. Come in. I was locked up, they ain't shoot me a buck. When the outfit is up, I was first speed.
What's jail like when you went into your
He
ops?
was bugging all.
Man, them niggas be getting on the button and shit. Niggas don't be wanting no smoke in jail. We be loving seeing them come in there. Them be get on the button. Sir, I can't be in here. Them PCing up. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't seen too many niggas bug in jail. Not my ops. You know what I'm saying? They somewhere where all the old people at, PC, NC, acting like they bucking. Really bucking aloud just so they won't have to come back to the wing, trying to sauce it up like they really doing some.
Thank you, Brady. A Waco rapper has been sentenced to 15 years in prison on multiple felony counts that include violent acts against the mothers of his children. Wesley Lewis, known by his rapper name Hot Boy West, pleaded guilty to 10 counts alleged in 6 separate indictments.
So I really wish I wouldn't have did half I did, cause shit on me now, you know what I'm saying, I'm paying my dues, but shit, good. Yeah, I ain't had nobody. All the person I had, my mama, and she was in the streets. I ain't had nobody else. My granny was in the streets. My uncle was in the streets. Everybody was in the streets.
Okay.
I ain't had nobody be like, if I didn't stay with my mama, I ain't finna go stay with nobody else. I love my mama. Yeah. I'm the one who look out for her. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So even if she smoke or whatever she do, you know what I'm saying, she smoke, work or whatever, I gotta be there for her. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably the only person in the world that love her. My little sister now so young, they don't even know what's going on.
They say never judge a book by its cover, and that's real. Now, me personally, I wouldn't judge no one, period. But before you comment on someone's life story or their struggles, it's important to get to know them. Today, we talk about a young man who spent more time in prison than he did as a free man at the age of 27. And I know sometimes we take things for granted that really mean the most to us, like our parents or the ones that raised us, or even our education. But can you imagine living life without it? But this young man from Texas we later gonna talk about in this video, he did since the 3rd grade. And if it wasn't for prison, he wouldn't know how to read.
When you a smart nigga, that's one thing I know, bro. You gotta read, bro. Yeah. Like when I was in penitentiary, I was at TYC, I always read. Cause I ain't know how to read before I went to jail when I was in juvenile. I ain't know how to read at all, type shit. And what made me learn how to read, teacher used to always tell me, used to call me dumb and shit. So I just started reading on that hoe. I started reading. I read every book I can read about anything.
So as you can see, this young man had the odds against him. And even though he just got a deal, which we later gonna talk about, and just got a 15-year sentence, fam, if you write with your right hand all your life, and I tell you to write with your left hand, I don't expect you to write with your left hand all the time right away. So if I've been in the streets and been getting in trouble my whole life, and I tell you to do right, it's almost impossible to expect him to do right almost instantly. So keep that in mind as we talk about this story. So before we go over this, remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Born in the 90s in Waco, Texas, was Wesley Lewis, aka Hot Boy West. Recently, Hot Boy West had pled guilty to 15 years on 6 different indictments. But before we go into details about that case, let's talk about Hot Boy West growing up. This was a kid, as we mentioned, was kicked out of the 3rd grade and would be his last known formal education.
The hood. Nigga trying to blow with this rap shit. No, kill.
I was like in the 3rd grade with my mom. I got kicked out there. Turn right.
So we clear. The only school Hot Boy West went to was West Avenue Elementary School in Waco, Texas, until the 3rd grade. As a kid growing up, he would do freestyles at the corner store to earn him dollars.
Yeah, this the green store right here. I used to rap in front of this for dollars. That's when it used to be Michael Fidel used to own this way back. Somebody else owned this. I used to rap in front of this dollars when I was like 7. Oh God, this how you pay. I used to rap. Everybody is so dope. I come on, let me rap for $1. Let me rap for $1. Let me rap for $1. They'll give me $1 to rap. I say the same freestyle over and over. For the camera, huh? You hear me? Tell them something for the camera.
What's up, boy?
What's up with it, huh?
Tell them how we living, dog.
Too real to talk about it, man. If nigga don't know Lil Steve, man, they out of there.
What's that on your shirt, man?
Man, that's that no limit, man. No limit, man.
Okay.
On the block.
How long
No limit, man. No limit, man. Man, I've been knowing this nigga right here. This nigga used to be at the green store rapping for dollars with the headband on his.
What we just tell him? What we just talking about?
Now it seemed at 7, Hot Boy West had found his talent, but having a mother that was unfortunately addicted to substance. After coming home with a little bit of money, she would ask him where he'd get it from and then take it to buy more narcotics.
Nigga come home about $67. My mom be like, where you get all this money? Where you get all this money from? My mama would take the money from me, go smoke it up. Oh God.
Due to his circumstances, this was a kid that became homeless at one point in time. Lived with his best friend, who he considered a brother. And many nights, he lived with his brother, who lived in a home that was passed down to his best friend by his grandmother. And during that time, they trapped it out. Drug dealing, shootouts, etc.
Yeah, this where it all started is. Then my dog Granny, she had died. Gave it to him. When we ain't had nowhere to go, we were homeless before she gave him the house. You know what I'm saying? My big brother Ice, his granny gave him this house. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We used to beat this nigga, trap this whole out. We had to move, nigga. Oh God. So much here. Nigga had kicked my brother, throw down, shot my brother. While his kids was in his house. Wish I could spit in his case. Nigga had wake up. I wish I could see the inside of that boy this hoe up. For real. Nigga had with this man. On God. Plenty of nights I spent on this hoe. My dog house right here. Yeah, this the palace. This the jungle. No cap.
Palace.
Now Hot Boy West did 7 years as a juvenile. And when that happened, his best friend / brother had lost his life, as you just heard. But when he came home, Hot Boy West had no hope. And he had to adapt to his new environment. Lots of nights, he slept on the streets. But in jail, this rapper constantly got better at his craft. From them dollar freestyles to now getting the attention of a label CEO who's well known and well respected, Gucci Mane, who was looking to build to the new 1017 roster after the shocking Kobe of his roster, Pooh Shiesty and Fujiano, had got arrested. Gucci Mane, who was looking to build to the new 1017 roster.
He saw all hot niggas. Gucci, what are you doing? I get it. You probably see a little bit of yourself in them niggas. What you gotta tell them nigga, like, mentally, but y'all can't be doing this shit. You need like a guwap training camp. So you can get these niggas out of that mentality to crash out or do stupid. Like, bro, this is insane.
After the shocking Kobe of his roster, Pooh Shiesty and Fujiano had got arrested.
Me and bro caught a charge on the interstate. So I took his pistol case. Bro, goddamn.
Now at this point, Hot Boy West never had as much promise in his life. And if it wasn't for Gucci Mane, who would really take that chance on Hot Boy West? He went on and dropped tracks like My Story a year ago with over 8 million views and counting.
I had to stay down like I was the cop. These niggas faking and flogging. How you?
And tracks like Renegade, released last year, featuring Finesse 2 times, with a little less than 4 million views and counting.
On with the prison, left us in the trenches. I turned to lieutenant, I'm first. Come in. I was locked up, they ain't shoot me a buck when I.
Now with all the success Hot Boy West was just starting to get, it was one more thing that wasn't being noticed. His constant interactions with law enforcement. He just couldn't escape getting in trouble. While he was signed, he was indicted 6 times in the span of 24 months. It got to the point that Hot Boy West was wanted by the U.S. Marshals. February 1st, 2022, the U.S. Marshals has sent out this tweet. The U.S. Marshals Service Lone Star Fugitive Task Force arrested Wesley Taquan Lewis, also known as Hot Boy West, on a robbery warrant and additional charges, including unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon and theft of a firearm. But little did his fans know that was between 6 different indictments, and he's been locked up ever since, going on 2 years now to this date. Despite the number with all the indictments, he managed to have a good plea of 15 years with all the indictments included. This what the prosecutor had to say about his plea. In addition to being a known gang member, Mr. Lewis has repeatedly demonstrated his complete disregard for the law. Such actions have consequences. Those consequences were realized today. With the sentences imposed, the state will continue in its commitment to stand up for abused women and victims of crime. Fam, according to court records, Lewis was arrested in February of 2020 after he tried to run the mother of his children off the road with 2 of his children in the car.
Thank you, Brady. A Waco rapper has been sentenced to 15 years in prison on multiple felony counts that include violent acts against the mothers of his children. Wesley Lewis, known by his rapper name Hot.
You did all that reading in prison, prison. You did all that reading and you didn't decide to read a book about anger management. You're an idiot. What are you doing? Like, there's no way. There's no way. Nigga probably read a whole bunch of Art of War, the Laws of Power, all that. Nigga, read an anger management book. Your anger and you. Like, bro, what's wrong with these niggas?
Hot Boy West pleaded guilty to 10 counts alleged in 6 separate indictments. According to court records, Lewis was arrested in February of 2020 after he tried to run the mother of his children off the road with 2 of his children in the car.
Sad situation, man. When you think about it, was he failed from the start as a kid, growing up in this society? I mean, it don't take away the things that he did. But fam, you have to be taught these things. You don't wake up out the womb bad, you taught those habits. You don't wake up out the womb racist, you taught those habits. The streets taught him at a very early age. And now, after already spending more than half of his life in prison before the age of 27, at the max, 15 years is added on to that time. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
So that's the end of the video. Hot Boy West. Good music, from what I heard, the little snippets. Great beat selection. Got a little flow. That dance move looked a little crazy. But it's like, okay, I feel sorry for him, because when you grow up like that, it's like, damn, you ain't really ever have a chance. Like, you support your backbone on drugs. At the same time, he's 27. He's grown. Right? He said, yeah, I'm going to just continue to keep doing what I've been doing, even though everything is going successful legally for me now. Let me not say everything, because I don't know the details of his contract with 1017, but for the most part, you getting 8.3 million views on a video. You have a path, like you have a path to go on. Like, there's something that you can focus on that'll be productive for you and the people around you, instead of doing street stuff. I mean, you're already at 27. You should have enough stories from being in prison half your life to make at least 10 albums, bro. At least. Going for another 15, it's not going to do nothing for you. But, I mean, I guess he was just misguided his whole life. Realize once you had your kids, something got to change. I can't just keep, you know what I'm saying? Something. Instead, you want to attack your baby mama. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Stay safe out there, y'all.
I'm a cowboy, can't stop me, ain't to live is to come. All this pain got me feeling accomplished. See, this can't turn me into a monster. Hey, I'm a cowboy, can't stop me, to live is to come. All this pain got me feeling accomplished. See, this can't turn me into a monster. I'm a cowboy, can't stop, can't stop. Hey, all that pain got me feeling jaded. Many with your rope in the making. Still plugged into the mix, but lagging out before the update. Drop back in, different time, same location.